Hi everybody! So, it's January and I didn't post anything video content wise because starting your art all over again takes a lot of effort and time, and I'm still learning how to kind of like schedule certain things. So fun facts, probably not that interesting. In positive news, in positive Moxie news, we got this lovely the claw. That's not what it is. It holds my camera for time lapses and stuff, and it's really great to hold your dinosaurs. Yo, nobody really cares about that. Anyways, today I'm going to share with you guys some books, some art, graphic novel things of that nature, and some illustrators that seriously inspired me and helped me and I guess got me really into the whole doodly, funny, fun drawing style that I like. So we are gonna go check that out, and I'll see you in a hot minute. Peace. See you in a minute. See you in a minute. See you in a minute.
Heading out into a deep, dark forest.
The library is a forest for the imagination.
Oh, hi guys. So, yeah, we've got some books here that I want to show you guys, and hopefully I won't like, hopefully we'll fly through these kind of, not like Speedy Gonzales, but, so dinosaurs, I know it's backwards because I'm using my phone, but, yeah, dinosaurs. I really liked the dinosaur illustrations and the doodlies in this book. I think this is when I started liking dinosaurs. I think this was like the first dinosaur book. I kept it. You could see like the edges were getting eaten. The back is like really noticeable. Vintage. So this book is from 1989. Dang. Don't look at the text because, like I said, I'm recording backwards here. I'm recording with my phone. So, anyways, here we go. We got this guy. Yeah, this guy. Hold on, let me check something out. Oh, hello guys. So, yes, so we're gonna take a look at some of the books that I saw when I was a kid and that I still kind of dig the art style. So, this is probably the first book that I read about dinosaurs, and I just really like the doodly style of this dinosaur. And there's the back. It's very doodly, and I like the color scheme, but overall I like the way that this artist, who is illustrated by Gerald Potterton and colored by Michelle Breton. So those are the guys and gals. These are the people that illustrated this. This was copyrighted in 1989. So yes, dinosaurs. A talking storybook series, an amazing birthday adventure. So that was pretty awesome. Another one of my favorites when I was growing up was The Jolly Postman. First of all, mail is awesome. Second of all, it's a lot of fun to read letters that aren't yours, but they're someone else's. Not saying that I like to open other people's mail, but like, let's just take a look at this. So the way that this is broken down is you get to see the Jolly Postman going to make his first stop, and then you see the letter and you get to read the letter while they are like reading it in the picture. So I really loved this style. So all the fairy tale characters, the Jolly Postman goes to visit them. So that was a really cool one. And that was by Janet and Alan Alhaberg. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I think those were the two that did it. So yeah, really cool book. Then when I was growing up, I read a lot of The Royal Dial. I hope I'm saying his name right. And Quentin Blake was the illustrator for his books. And I totally loved the illustrations that Quentin Blake did. This was the BFG. I want to say Matilda was the first one that I read. And just all of his little illustrations, very doodly, very loose. I don't want to say messy, like a messy style, but I mean, I love this style of drawing. So Quentin Blake is pretty cool. Totally not relative to illustration or drawing, but the Goosebumps books, I liked when you got to pick what happens next. Like, for example, let's see. Oh, these pages are too long. Should I read one? What do you want to do? I don't know, Patty. What do you want to do? Not fair, Brad. I asked you first. Patty and Brad, your two best friends, arguing as usual. It's the last week of August, and Patty and Brad haven't stopped fighting since your summer vacation started. Patty likes being bossy. You don't mind, though. It's not a big deal. It's hard to win a fight with her anyway. You don't know why Brad even tries. You guess it's because he doesn't want to look like a wimp in front of a girl. There's nothing to do. I guess I'll just go home, Brad says. He shoves his hands into his pockets, then his shoulders slump and he sort of just shrivels up. Sorry. You guess Brad is kind of a wimp, even if he is your best friend. You're so boring, Brad, Patty complains. Whenever Patty complains, her freckles really pop out. Really? Now there are about 1 million of them spread across her face. Oh, dang. Hey, I know what we could do. Patty suddenly bursts out. Go to page 2. Okay, you didn't get to pick what happens next. But anyways, I guess the 3rd page, it says, if you decide to go home, turn to page 10. If you climb the fence and get inside, turn to page 6. Choices, man, choices. So yeah, Goosebumps, Arlstein, pick your story, what happens next. Who, when you picked the one that you picked and you didn't end up liking it, how many of you guys actually went to the other page, right? Anyways, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, this lovely illustrator. I really loved this illustrator so much. I honestly think that they just made a huge difference. So this is totally broken. But Mary Grand Prix, I'm so sorry if I'm not saying your name right. I read this way too many times because I only had the first book for a long time, and it's colored and it's, look at that, yeah. So her illustrations were rocking. Then we had the comic strips Zits that I read. I think I read whenever we had the newspaper, and I read the strip in the morning. But this, okay, I just want to point out, I really liked the scratchy shadowing that they did and the line work. And I just really enjoyed the way they drew people. They over-exaggerated like the size of his sneakers, and just the overall design was really awesome. Like Jeremy is on the phone and he's like spraying that horrible body spray, probably because, you know, guys smell really bad sometimes, although we all smell really bad. So anyways, moving onward, we have where the wild things are. Again, the scratchy scratch. I mean, yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, so they got a really cool award for this book, but the story and the illustration were by Marie Sendak, and when I was a kid, I could just stare at these drawings. Like, I could just stare at them. The cross-hatching, the shadowing, and again, I think something that really like pops out to me when I see someone's drawing style is how they shape things and how they like uniquely design and draw the shapes of different things. So like when he drew the monsters and the trees, like this monster, again, I love his like hairy line work because you could see like his outline of this monster is not sharp. It's like fuzzy on the edge of the line. So yeah, this was pretty much a gem of mine when I was in the library. I don't remember when I found this guy. I want to say it was either like when I like graduated after I left college, I think. But Scott C and his doodly cool style. I think this is kind of what I'm drawn to like a lot, is the creative side of how things are drawn. Like he has these really cute little drawings of different things, and again, like his shape is very simplistic. He gets the shape down, and it's a cute style. Sorry, Scott C, if you're not wanting to be pegged as a cute style, but like it's so, the simplicity of his shapes, like hello, ninja in his house, that the color scheme and the shape of what he would draw, I don't want to say it's childlike, but oh yes, this one, oh, the ninjas, and the one that's boxing with his boxing gloves, and they're about to like battle hardcore. And I think, was this the one that has the skateboard? No, different one, I think. But anyways, yeah, I love the way he designed his ninjas. But yeah, Scott C, he's the man. Very, very cool style that I really enjoyed. Okay, second of all right, trying to go through these kind of quick. So he created a children's book called The Hug Machine. I mean, come on, how freaking cute is this? The Hug Machine. I mean, basically the whole book is about how no one ever hugs him. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, dang, he got hugged. That is epic. So anyways, yeah, he is, this is my jam right here, my total artistic jam. He's pretty awesome. Watercolor, really cool cartoon doodly style. Scott Campbell, yeah man, you're the man. All right, also Emma Yarlett, I hope I said your name right. I'm like a butcher of names. I don't pronounce things right, and I'm sorry. But Orion and the Dark, it's when this kid meets the dark, and I love when illustrators and creatives turn something that cannot be a tangible thing and they turn it into something that is tangible. Some of the things that are totally rad about this illustrator is how they use mixed media in this children's book. They use a whole bunch of different textures and different surfaces, and the contrast between the two, it's just so epic. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So anyways, I'm trying to get to the part. So this is like when he meets the dark, spoilers. But, and this, when she puts like loose leaf paper in her talking bubble, I love when artists do that. I love it. I love it. I love mixing all different things. So great color color scream. Colors don't scream. Yeah, so color scheme and mixed media. Awesome. Then we've got this lovely dude. Also, I found out about him around college when I found out about Scott C. I'm gonna totally not say his name right. Matthias Adolfsson. He's from, I think, oh, I'm not gonna even guess because I'm gonna totally guess wrong. It's like Norway, Sweden, the Netherlands. Those are really different places. So I'm trying to see here. He is like king of drawing things accurately and perspective wise, but then at the same time, he is so imaginative and I'm trying to find, I mean, look at his machine. Look at that machine. That's like, what is that? That's crazy. Like, that took so long to draw, but like, when you start drawing so much, I think you tend to like not think about like, oh, this is gonna take me a long time. You kind of just do it, which I think is one sense like maturity of an artist. And oh, here, hahaha. This is like a building dinosaur. Yeah. So he uses a lot of ink and watercolor also, but yeah, I mean, his stuff, his drawing style, totally love it. Totally love it, totally. Back to the doodly styles. This is Mark Johns, and I believe this rad little dude, I'm sorry, you're probably not little, I'm so sorry. You're probably an awesome tall dude. But Mark Johns, he started drawing on Post-it notes, and then his Post-it notes, he kind of like turned, I guess, all his drawings into like a little book. There was one page in here. Hello, I am up to no good, hey. His book kind of reminds me of like the book of, like the little book of nonsense that I have over there on my bookshelf. I will totally grab that and I will show you guys. That book I got when I was a kid too. Maybe that influenced me a little bit in what I drew. You know, sometimes we don't even realize what truly influences us because the environment and the things that are in touch with us just tend to, you know, impact us without sometimes even knowing it. So the world needs more skateboarding sandpipers, you know, totally. Mark Johns, totally. So he has a really cool doodly style. Totally liked this dude. And I'm pretty sure, yes, I got him to sign my book. Yes. Then let's see, how are we doing with time? We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. I had to check because I'm not wanting to like, I don't really want to talk forever. And I have to work in like 2 hours or something like that. You didn't need to know that. We're gonna snip that out. So anyways, adventure time, adventure time, adventure time, adventure time, adventure time. Adventure time is pretty epic. The fun will never end. I agree. I completely enjoy the style of the characters in Adventure Time. And I guess the whole like premises of each episode reminded me of like how I would have dreams when I was a kid. I would have adventure dreams, and I think that's why I connected so much with Adventure Time, because I was like, oh my gosh, this is like my dreams when I was a kid. Oh snap. Maybe that was too much information. There was a woman made of fire. Yes, I love this, the fire lady. That's kind of like one of my drawings. Yo, so my camera ran out of space, so I had to make more space. Space created. Sometimes you have to do that even in your drawings, you know? But what I was saying was the fire lady. I think I've made my own like fire character before, but she's pretty awesome. She's pretty awesome. Anyways, oh, it's so sad. And even though she's safe, she's trapped, and her lava tears filled up her home and flow out into the sea. Oh, lava tears. Dude, lava tears are probably the coolest kind of tears to have. Oh man, lava tears. Lava tears, lava tears. Okay, yes, so we talked about Adventure Time. And we have, I think we went through all of this, but I really liked the style of old comics. Spider-Gwen, color scheme, pink and blue, love those. Sketchy styles are kind of like what I'm into, and the looseness and the comic strip vintage vibe is also really cool. Sometimes I just buy things because of the color, which is not always a good reason to buy something. And then we've got Hellboy, and Hellboy, I got him to sign my comic strip when, I got him to sign my comic when he was down here in Florida at Tate's Comics. And yes, Mike Mignola is I'm a huge fan of his style. Like, here's a really great example. This face that he drew, however he draws Hellboy, he blocks out like the shadow, and I just love how he draws his little textures and his shapes. I don't want to say like his shape is like generalized, but it is just, no, that's not the right word to use. I just like this so much. The color palette, his line quality, the way he shapes and colors his characters. Yes, so Mike Mignola, huge fan of the way that he stylizes and draws what he draws. And then I went to New York one summer to visit Monica, my friend. And yes, I got to, hello Monica, hello. I got to go to the Strand, and I picked up this lovely little gem called the Amulet by Kazu Kibushi. I'm hopefully saying that correct. The color scheme, the storyboard, the plot. It's funny, but when I was reading, Hilda for the first time, when I saw the show, I immediately thought of like this girl. I don't know why. But yes, the Amulet. I got this in New York City when I saw my friend. Same thing, sketchy style, really cool. All right, so the last things that I want to share with you guys, and these are the more recent things that I've gotten. The end of last year, I got Fran Nerd's zines. She has done quite a bit of, she's put out a bunch of really cool zines, and her drawing style is super, super awesome. And this one was from her Instagram posts. She compiled them all into a zine, and I just really, 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 really enjoy this so much. Yeah, her style is so cool. And I love the way her zines feel. They're very professional. The color palette is so beautiful. And yeah, no, she has actually, during the quarantine, she was a huge inspiration in getting me back into drawing and getting back into my art, because it was a goal of mine. And sometimes, like, you just have to get started, and you just have to sit down and show up and just do it. So I watched a lot of her YouTube videos, and again, I love how she drew on scraps of paper and she put them in her drawings. I love when artists do that, when they do this, like, I think it's kind of like mixed media almost. But her, again, love the way she draws her shapes, her characters, her people, her little expressions, and her line quality. It's really, really beautiful. And these zines, the quality that was put in, I think it was printed by Awesome Merch, I think that's what it's called. But like, her drawing style just really captivated me in a sense that I fell in love with drawing again. And sometimes you need an artist like that to pop into your life to kind of inspire and encourage you to want to draw what you are supposed to draw. Then I came across Hilda and watched the entire 2 seasons of that. She's an adventurer and she's in the wilderness, and then she moves to the city. Spoilers, I'm sorry if I just ruined the story. But I was pleasantly surprised. I loved finding out that Luke Pearson, this was actually, the show was based off, well, the show is created from Luke Pearson's graphic novels. So I forget how many books he has so far, but his very first one is pleasantly, it does not look like the TV show at all. And so I kind of love seeing the progression of how artists grow, and seeing how they don't stay in one particular style and way of drawing things. We're like constantly growing and changing, and we shouldn't be surprised when our art is in the same boat. I make art now, and it doesn't look like anything that I did when I was a lot younger. And so, yeah, this whole graphic novel is a jam. It's like, oh, so good. And then the last thing I wanted to share with you guys, recently I also have been following Heidi Moreno, and she's an artist that has really inspired me, and she wrote this really cute little book that, like, I'm seeing it like everywhere. Heidi, it's everywhere. I was telling her that I saw this at Tate's, but I wanted to get it from her because she signed it and she included this little artist cat sticker, which is really, really cute. But I really, really enjoy her drawing style in this book. I love how she has captured these moments with her cat, and it's really charming. It's a really charming book, and I really enjoy her drawing style very much. So that is the last one that I wanted to share with you guys. I did not get anything from these other artists that I follow yet, but yeah, this is all I wanted to share with you guys today. So I hope you enjoyed this little haul of books and inspiration that has touched me as an artist and has influenced me in some shape and form. And I do think it is noticeable that and we shouldn't be surprised, like the books and the artists that we come in contact with in our life, they do have a way of showing up in the way that we create and the way that we do things. So it's cool to see and take a look at things that I really like. So hopefully that inspires you to think about all the things that sparked imagination and the love for art in your earlier days. So I will let you guys go, but I hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you all later, and yeah, have an awesome week. Adios, muchachos. Adios. Adios, muchachos. What? Adios.